Good morning, this is Mr. Terry, and I'm going to read your Taxonomic Kingdoms test to you. Pause the video at any time to hear a question read to you again, and good luck. Question 1 says, animal cells are considered to be eukaryotic and bacteria cells prokaryotic. This is because, is it A, animal cells grow at a much slower rate than bacteria cells? B, the cell membrane on an animal cell is much more rigid? C, animal cells require energy from outside food sources? Or D, animal cells have a nucleus and bacteria cells do not? Number 2, what is one characteristic that all living things have in common? All living things, are they F, they are made up of cells, G, eat food for energy, H, sleep for half the day, or J, reproduce asexually? Number 3, a prokaryotic cell has what? Is it A, no nucleus, B, a nucleus, C, multiple cells, D, a nucleus outside of its membrane? Number 4, a eukaryotic cell has, is it F, no nucleus, is it F, no nucleus, G, a nucleus, H, multiple cells, J, a nucleus outside of its membrane? Number 5, scientists have found a new organism on Mars. They're trying to figure out what kind of organism it is. They have observed that it is unicellular and has DNA in the cell, but it does not have a nucleus. Based on their observations, is the organism prokaryotic or eukaryotic? So A, if you think it's prokaryotic, B, if you think it's eukaryotic. Number 6, an organism that is prokaryotic, unicellular, and reproduces asexually is a what? Is it F, plant, G, animal, H, fungi, J, bacteria? Number 7, an organism that is eukaryotic reproduces asexually or sexually or asexually, both ways, is heterotrophic or autotrophic, and is unicellular or multicellular is what? The organism I just described, is it a plant, a protist, fungi, or bacteria? What did we just describe here? Excuse me. 8, an organism that is multicellular and makes its own food is what? Is it F, a plant, G, a protist, H, a fungi, J, bacteria? Number 9, organisms that make their own food are what? Are they A, heterotrophic, B, multicellular, C, autotrophic, D, unicellular? Number 10, organisms that do not make their own food are, remember, organisms that do not make their own food are what? Is it F, heterotrophic, G, multicellular, H, autotrophic, J, unicellular? Number 11, what occurs when one cell divides and forms 2 new organisms? Is it A, asexual reproduction, B, cell theory, C, sexual reproduction, or D, one-day cell? Number 12, the nucleus is the structure inside of a eukaryotic cells that contains what? What is inside of a nucleus? Is it F, DNA, G, ABCs, H, liver, J, kidneys? Number 13, a basic unit of structure and function in an organism, what are all living things made of? Is what? A cell, protein, amoeba, or SpongeBob, who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Number 14, single-celled organisms that live in harsh environments are called what? F, protists, G, fungi, H, archaebacteria, or J, animals? Number 15, an organism that is eukaryotic, heterotrophic, can be multicellular or unicellular, and can reproduce sexually or asexually is what? What are we describing here? Is it A, fungi, B, plantae, C, animalia, D, protista? Number 16, the broadest level of classification of organisms, all life on Earth, is separated into 3 of these. What is the broadest level of classification? Is it F, kingdom, G, phylum, H, domain, J, class. Number 17, what kind of cell is this? Look very carefully. And remember, what is it that determines if a cell is prokaryotic or eukaryotic? What kind of cell is this? Number 18, what kind of cell is this? Same question, but different, or maybe same, different or the same. What kind of cell is this? Is this a prokaryotic cell or is it a eukaryotic cell? Number 19, same type of question. What type of cell is this? Remember the characteristics of a prokaryotic or eukaryotic. What makes it either prokaryotic or eukaryotic? What is that thing? Last question, number 20, the second broadest level of classification. So not the broadest, but the second broadest level of classification of organisms is separated into 6 what? Is it kingdom? Is it phylum? Is it domain? Or is it class? Okay, good luck to you. Go back and listen to any questions that you need to hear again. Don't second guess yourself. Trust your gut. If you think you know the correct answer, then go with it. All right, good luck everybody, and happy Friday. Bye.